Welcome back to the Steps to Glam channel. And today we are going to talk about something that is an absolute essential for any makeup look. The tools we are used for application. Especially we'll take a look for all the different types of brushes and whether you really need the 20 different one or if just a few will be enough. You might be wondering, can I just apply makeup with my fingers?
Precision, precision,
Precision. Precision. And yes, sometimes that works, but using the right tools help with precisions and better blending and a more natural finish. Plus, if you're working with the different textures, like powder or creams, some tools are simply better suited for specific products. So hi, I'm Karolina and I'm happy to have you here. And now let's dive into brushes and what they are used for.
All brushes are divided into two types based on the type of bristles used, synthetic and natural. Natural brushes are much better suited for powder products because when you press on them, they spread out, making them ideal for blending and applying powders, blushes or eyeshadows. On the other hand, synthetic brushes work much better for creamy products such as foundation, concealer or lipstick. If this information feels overwhelming, like it did for me when I first learned about the countless types of brushes, plus the division into natural and synthetic, and how you have to pay attention to the type of bristles you are using, don't worry. Thanks to new technologies, the difference between natural and synthetic brushes is becoming minimal, and they should now work similarly regardless of which one you buy. Next, brushes can also be categorized into round and flat brushes, and their forms play a key role as well. Different levels of firms can create completely different intensity of product application. The firmer the brush, the harder is the blend, whereas a softer brush will blend effortlessly. A shorter and firmer brush is perfect for precise application, such as applying eyeliner, which you can then blend exactly where you want it. However, this type of brush won't blend eyeshadows well. On the other hand, a soft and fluffy brush won't help with eyeliner, but will be much better for diffusing color over a large area, like blending eyeshadow. For foundation application, a firm brush will provide more coverage, whereas a fluffy and softer brush will create a more natural look, especially around the eyes and nose. So the firmness of the bristles is actually quite important and helps deciding which brush to use for which purpose. Now let's take a look at specific types of brushes. The first category are face brushes. These are used for products like foundation, blush, bronzer or highlighter. The foundation brush is one of the most commonly used brushes, and if you buy a set, there will always be a foundation brush included because it's an essential tool. Round foundation brush. I have one that looks like this. And this brush is perfect for applying liquid foundation. Flat foundation brush. This brush may leave streaks, but can offer higher coverage compared to a round brush. In general, you can use a flat or round brush for larger areas of the face, which are the previous two that we have shown here. Ideal for precise application around the eyes and nose is small tape brush, and this type of brush is also great for applying concealer because with such a precise work you will certainly appreciate a smaller, more precise brush, perhaps round and trimmed to the tip. Another one is a powder brush. I have some like this, and here the fluffier and rounder the brush is, the better it is for applying powder all over the face. Then there is a blush brush. A blush brush is often angled to fit the shape of your cheekbones, making application easier. bronzer and contour brush. This brush is usually flat cut and should sit perpendicularly on the face. It should be large and fluffy to ensure a natural blended effect. Highlighter brush. A taped, egg-shaped brush works best for highlighting. A large brush is ideal for highlighting cheekbones, while a smaller one is better for precise application in areas like the inner corner of the eyes. So now let's move on to eye and brow brushes. We have a eyeshadow brush. There are many types of eyeshadow brushes in different sizes and materials. However, as a general rule, flat brushes are best for applying eyeshadow, round brushes are better for blending, and there is also a hybrid one, which is flat but slightly rounded at the tip, offer a mix of both. I have for eyeshadow something like this, and on the one side the bristles are bigger and on the other smaller. So another one is blending brush. This is essential for softening transition between colors and blending eyeshadow seamlessly. Precise brush. This small, firm brush allows you to create an eyeliner look using eyeshadow. It picks up a small amount of products for precise application. Eyebrow brush. This should be a thin, angled brush with longer bristles, help create fine hair-like strokes. A dual-ended brush with an angled tip on one side and a spiral on the other side is the best option for defining and brushing brows. And the last one here is lip brush. A lip brush is small, firm, and typically made of synthetic fibers to maintain its shape and ensure precise application. And why use a lip brush? Because it helps work the lipstick into the lips for better longevity, and the precise application also gives more control over the intensity of the color. So we've covered the basic of makeup brushes. While there are many variations, this guide provides a fundamental breakdown of which brush works best for each product.
You can also use fingers or sponge instead of the brushes, and in fact, some creamy products work even better when you warm them up slightly with your body heat before application, and that's making them easier to blend into your skin. And some people even prefer using their fingers because it gives them a better sense of control over how much product they are applying.
Flawless, flawless,
Flawless.
flawless.
Flawless. However, if you want to achieve really flawless look, brushes are essential. A great tip is to first apply the product to back of your hand, let it warm up, and then pick it up with your brush for smoother application. And that's it for today. Initially, I wanted to cover both brushes and sponges in one video, but once I saw how much information I found, I decided to split them into two parts. So in the next video, we will dive into the difference between sponges and brushes, when to use which tool, and how it affects your makeup application. We also talk about proper brush hygiene, because even the best tools won't work well if they are not clean. Plus, I'll answer the big question: do you really need the different brush for everything, or can the few key ones do the job? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And let me know in the comments how many brushes do you currently use, And have you found the perfect brush for makeup? I can't wait to read your answers, and thank you for watching and see you next time.